Flying Bra podcast production. Welcome to another series of stories from the drip, where the strange, the divine, and the absurd collide. First, we meet Miss OK in Manhattan. Her name suggests a simplicity that her life definitely lacks. In Switzerland, we're followed by the formidable Madam Fielderhupenpllatz, who is currently navigating a world that refuses to spell her name correctly. Then we look to the skies of Uxmal for Chacmool, the ancient Mayan rain god, whose thirst for more than just water might be causing modern-day chaos. And then off to the stage of Paris to take a sharp turn into the mythic power of Morgaine and Schtupp, where they are put to the test as they face off their flesh-eater and climb the castle of freedom. 5 stories, 5 worlds, and one wild ride for these 5 wonderful women.
Pardon, mademoiselle. Pardon, réveillez-vous. Wake up, c'est le matin. Do you know what time it is, mademoiselle?
Huh? What? Oh my God. Open my eyes and try to make out what is right in front of my face.
Quelle heure est-il?
Ah! Back off! I catch hold of my hot pink box of chocolates and whack his exposing tackle. Ugh! The flasher clumsily scampers off with clunky boots while holding his crotch and disappears into the Theodore Géricault room where the raft of Medusa hangs. That's right, covered up, buddy. Monsieur. Oh, and 6:30 is the best you can do? Oh, really? Well, if you could have raised midnight, I would have given you a fucking chocolate. Wait, what am I saying? I'm not going to give him a chocolate, pervert. I slightly release the grip I have on the cold marble bench as my sides heaving subsides and wipe drool from my chin. As I try to tidy up my emotional realm, I see the painting Rape of the Sabine Woman by Nicolas Poussin. How apropos. I feel as if I've committed a crime. This is how it's supposed to work, isn't it? They do the crime, yet we feel guilty about it. You'd think at Le Louvre a guard would have shown up by now. No one. Pure angelic silence, while a woman's heart is pounding out of her chest. Jet lag and the Parisians partying until the wee hours of the morning obviously toppled me into some sleeping beauty tale in a museum. Except my prince is a flasher. Ugh. French for flasher is clingonton, clingy. Clingy, like the stalker I came here to forget. The flasher is a predator, just like the stalker. They even look alike with their beady eyes and curly light brown hair. And a body like a spider. How does one obtain a stalker? My theory is that stalkers are seekers of runners. You are their train to board in the middle of the night. Us women do a lot of running, so we don't get bitten into goody chocolates. Pickpocketed or pummeled, I was not. Something greater was stolen. My dignity and my freedom. Can women truly be free of thoughts and feelings of lurking danger? The divine feminine is suppressed, unable to fire its full bloom, suffocating her wild edges. For me, my fresh new day has been stained with an image of a slug lying dormant in dry grass. Merde. I want to take back the night. I rise, walk a few steps, preparing to exit out of this tomb. I see my scrumptious Valrhona chocolates strewn across the floor just under Renoir's The Judgment of Paris. The painting is a group of goddesses being chosen for who's the fairest of them all crap. Basically, pick a broad. It looks like a Tupperware party leading to war. Women half naked, huddled in powerlessness. Women don't start wars. War begins when women are made into objects, plastic ones, with tight lids to keep them fresh, to eat later. A burping seal we've had to endure. Meld. I sit and lean up against the wall, eating what chocolates I have left. Did my face just have sex? I just laid there as a spectator. Time for a cigarette. I'll head over to my favorite cafe, Le Deux Gamins. A tiny cafe on a humble market street. My friend and cafe owner Pinot greets me with 4 delicate cheek kisses. His big, old, green puppy dog eyes reassure me. It's so good to see a face I can trust. Pinot is a witch in his own right. He feels my distress and awaits a signal from me. I nestle my stiff rump in the plump, cushioned Art Nouveau chair, take a sip of my coffee. I stare out the little window onto the Rue des Maîtres, South Pigalle, close to one of the city's oldest red light districts. I center myself. While zoning, Madeleine Kahn's Lily von Schtupp's rendition of I'm tired, so tired, pops in my head. I get a tingle on the back of my neck, and I wonder if the flasher was a warning of the stalker? You know when you get that gut feeling that aligns perfectly with your third eye and dread washes over you? I shake the flawed feeling off. I refuse to carry my story in a carpet bag that I pull out like a sales pitch. Mary Poppins would approve. I don't want to disappoint. I came to Paris to clear my mind and body of my dark past, but not have to literally run away from any creep. A cloud cover, and the sun turns off. I knew it. That son of a bitch is right outside that fucking window. Meld! There are 6,100 roads in this city of Paris, and he finds this one. I spring up. My knee hits the edge of the table. Ugh. And I knock my coffee over. Pinon quickly comes over to wipe my table. Pinon, I'm calling upon Lily von Schtupp again. She said, why don't you get your frickin' feet off the stage? I'm gonna say, let me do this alone, Pinon. I bolt out. Pinon, who used to be a cop, watches me standing just outside the entrance of his cafe. He has a clear view of both inside and outside. His dish rag has turned into a baton, ready to assist me like a French bulldog. I call out to the monster of my dreams, or nightmares, more like it. Hey, asshole! Get your feet off my stage! He turns to me with a devilish grin. My eyes lock with his. My gut knots. Blood rushes to my ears. Temples pulse. Throat tightens. Heart rages. Fist pronto. Explosion! In slow motion and from the abyss of my soul, the lineage of Athena, Durga, and even sublime Morgaine is the force behind me and through me. I kid you not. Crunk! Down he goes. Blap! His head clashes against the Parisian cobblestone. He's down on the ground. A suspenseful silence ensues. Not only for me, but for all the classy Parisian bystanders that just gathered behind me. A young woman bites her baguette, peeking out of a paper bag. Watching demons being slayed can make anyone ravenous. I'm in a Wonder Woman stance. Neither my body nor my fist has any memory of the strike. No pain, no red knuckles, only elation as the asshole grovels at my feet. He sits up, his profile down. He wipes his face with his dirty palm, grabs his sunglasses, puts them on, clumsily stands up, and I watch him slink off. Is the fight over, I wonder? Can I really take back the night? I motion my hands for everyone to join in and sing the French national anthem. All together now. Allons enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. The Parisians join in just in time, since I only know the first verse. Pinon steps around the singers, waves hello to a couple of loyal customers, and stands in front of me. Looks right in my eyes while he slinks the baton closed and slides into his back pocket and says,
Un café, mademoiselle.
"Oh, oui, Monsieur Pinon. Add brandy, please," I sniffle.
Oui, mon chéri.
He gives me his hand. I take it, and we are back in his cafe. We sit. Pinon, I pull him back. Hold on. You didn't strike him with your baton from behind, right? I thought I should ask him just in case I'm hallucinating.
No, never underestimate your power, mon ami.
Tout à fait. I take a deep breath. Here I sit next to Pinot, holding a deliciously hot cup of coffee and brandy. I watch him talk to me like a loyal friend and protector. But I don't hear words. Although my legs are shaking, my core is solid and ache into the center of the earth. Is this fight over? Can I really take back the night? What's happening? Will being a woman be dangerous forever? I can hear his words again. He realizes that I may have not heard a word. He squeezes my arm with a gentle touch of reassurance and stays seated with me in silence, awaiting our new chapter. Thank you for tuning in to Stories from the Drip.